let's head over and let's destroy some quads and biceps. It was raining super crazy yesterday, but now it's kind of back to normal where it's super windy, but the sun's out. I don't know. I think some point during the week it's still gonna keep raining. So I don't think the coast is clear. We're still in for a little bit of a rain, of a few rainy days, but hopefully we can try to stay as not as wet as possible because we don't want that, as dry as possible. I think I'm gonna stop by Salvation either I think maybe tomorrow and see, because I also need to stop by Costco because I think I'm gonna get my own Costco membership with Jasmine. Right now we've been using her old coworker, so she got under her plan and she like pays her or whatever. But I think it's about time that we get our own. It's been a minute. Last time we kind of just renewed it again with that old coworker, but now we figure it'll just be best if we just get our own. So I'll probably get I'll get their credit card since I'm always like shopping there. Maybe get some money back or something. We'll see. We shall see. But for sure, we're gonna get a Costco membership, so that way we can have a little bit easier access to all those goods. But in the meantime, we are going to be using until then, until maybe either tomorrow or this weekend. We're gonna be, if we need to use Costco, we're gonna have to use her old coworker. So we'll see. We shall see. But we're for sure picking one up. Earlier today, I made this like this weird contraption that was actually pretty good, and it was pretty filling. It was I sliced up some potatoes, some I think it was like some Signature Select uh, golden baby potatoes, and so I think I chopped up around like 250 grams or around 248 around there, and man, it was quite a bit. I don't know why I haven't been using a lot of potatoes because it's been they're super filling and they're super good. You can do so much with them. So we for sure we're for sure gonna start incorporating them just a tiny bit more now that we're a little bit deeper into the cut. So we're pretty excited because I got pretty full off of my last meal, and I ate it kind of closer to the gym, which is good. So I'm feeling pretty energetic too. So we'll see how it feels. Today we're gonna be doing some Smith machines, so I'm pretty excited. Hopefully hopefully we get access to one right away. Sometimes they're taken just because I think we have three Smith machines at our gym, but one of them is a little weird. It kind of has like like a select path, but in a in such a weird way. I don't like it. I've seen some people use it and they use it just fine. I think it's just maybe I just don't have enough practice with it. I'm not sure, but it just feels super weird. And last time I tried it, I like, man, I messed up my adductor a little bit. I don't know what happened, but I tried going for like a normal weight that I usually do, you know, something not super crazy, but it just because it was keeping me so off balance that I kind of messed up a little bit of my adductor, and I had to take a break that week of any adductor movements. So we technically only have two Smith machines because that one kind of sucks. So I'm not even gonna count it. Hopefully at some point though, just because they have been doing a lot of renovations at our gym now, maybe they'll get a really good pendulum squat or another Smith machine. I don't know. We shall see, because that would be super dope if they get another leg machine. Honestly, that would just make things so much better. I get to experiment a little bit more with different leg machines. You know, legs have been it's our top favorite right now, our top favorite exercise right now because it's so fun. It's so challenging, which is nice. And then our second is back. I think right now my least favorite is chest, even though chest is a lot of people's favorites. For me, I think it's legs, and that's why I think I typically do legs on Mondays. It kind of worked out that way too because I didn't want to do legs on a weekend because we were doing legs on a weekend. We just you can kind of use my same split and you can rearrange the what's it called the dates and stuff in the groups or whatever. And so that's what we used to do. We used to train legs on Saturdays, and that kind of sucked, to be honest with you. It was not fun. So we ended up just switching that over, and we just do it Mondays, and then we do it on Thursdays, and so we get it over with already. And so it works out. It works out because it makes it way more manageable. And I feel like if doing legs on a weekend is not fun, in my opinion, even if I enjoy legs so much, I feel like it's not that fun because it's hella hard, to be honest. And I feel like I want to keep the weekends a little bit more restful. And I think that's why I also have back and shoulders as my Saturday lift, because Sunday's also my rest day. And I feel like, yeah, I can go pretty hard on back, but it's like it's nothing compared to leg day. So that's an extra little little kind of tip, I guess you can say too, that you can kind of rearrange the dates if you feel like you have more energy during certain days of the week. You can try to rearrange your lifts that are the most difficult during that time, so that way they feel, you know, less crazy for you. And I feel like that's what I've been kind of doing. And now I have this split that it's been working. It's just been doing its thing. And the only thing that's really been changing is the diet. So I've been pretty happy with the results we've gotten so far, honestly. And it's only up from here. I feel like I've already made so many improvements in just these 2 years that I've been lifting, like, seriously. I would say seriously because it's been really consistent. Before I used to go to the gym and everything, like in college and stuff like that, but it was never like super consistent. I didn't know what I was doing in particular, so I just almost don't count it. But it did serve as a kind of trial and error period where I kind of had to kind of go through that almost to learn, because through that I learned what was fluff work, what was not fluff work, what was working, what was not working for me at the time, and things like that. I really got to see firsthand what overworking your body can do, and I never really got good results during that time. I thought if I spend so much time at the gym, I'm gonna get all these crazy results and everything, and it kind of turned out to be almost the opposite. I wasn't getting as much results as I wanted, and I think it's because I was doing a lot of fluff work. I didn't know what I was doing, and it took a little bit of time for me to actually learn how to work out properly, how to engage certain muscle groups and things like that, and like how to create a good balance like workout routine breakdown. So yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I was supposed to merge a little bit, and then some people don't let you merge sometimes here in the city. They uh, they get a little too crazy. But thankfully, Jasmine is already at the gym now, or she's headed over there, and she is going to hopefully get access to a Smith machine before us. So she's gonna warm up a little bit. We're gonna get there, warm up just a tiny bit as well. We don't need like a crazy warm up either. We typically stretch and everything before we go to the gym, so we're already kind of warmed up. But we're gonna do some warm up kind of feeler reps before we do our top set, because we don't want to get hurt. The last thing we need is to be out of the gym for an extended period of time. But we're going to the gym right now at a good time too. We're going around maybe 3:30. That's kind of not maybe, but we are going around 3:30, and that's a pretty good time. It's right before like most people most people are kind of getting out of work, kind of a little bit before that. So we're gonna beat the rush that usually happens around 4:30 actually. So I think we're gonna get good access to the Smith machine. I think the likelihood is high. So we shall see how or what we get access to. Worst case scenario, let's say we don't get access to it, then we end up using the hack squat. I got this message from a friend from high school, and she's trying to get into kind of like into the gym again. And so she was asking me what I recommend for like macros and everything. And I was telling her that I can kind of give her macro breakdowns and everything, so she can slowly lose weight and everything, but also make sure that she's kind of like tracking, kind of get on a little bit of a diet program so she can lose weight. But you know, when you're starting off at the gym, you also get some of those newbie gains, so you can expect to get better in shape. And then I told her once she kind of gets into a maintenance phase, we can kind of adjust those calories and everything. But it's nice to be kind of like a resource for some for friends and family members who have questions about the gym. I think it's so fun for me to kind of just explain things, kind of like teach folks and things like that. So it's pretty fun to see that folks are reaching out and seeing the dedication and seeing that I'm making it happen. So that's pretty nice to see. I keep forgetting that on this street that we're taking now, it is there's some construction happening, and so it kind of delays us a bit here to go to the gym. So I always forget. I need to remember for next time or for the next couple of weeks, I think, because they've been at it for 2 weeks now. But we're pretty close to the gym. We're already feeling a little bit of the beta alanine tingles. I don't know what it is about pre-workouts, but man, does it give me anxiety? I don't know if it gives anxiety for you guys too, but sometimes I be getting tingly. Sometimes my hands like shaking a little bit, and it's not fun for the first like 15 minutes. I'm like, damn, I'm like hella nervous and everything. So it's kind of like, I guess, a con when it comes to the pre, and I'm pretty sure not everyone kind of reacts that way, but for me, I feel like it does give me a little bit of anxiety, and then it mellows down a little bit, and then I kind of really get really concentrated, which is nice. I tried some stimulant free pre-workouts, but I don't feel like they work for me. I don't know, maybe I'm broken. I have no idea. Okay, but let's switch over and see if we got access to that Smith machine. Okay, let's go ahead and do our first set. We're gonna do 245 and a 5. I think that should be pretty good. We're gonna do this one without shoes like always, because it feels better. I feel like I can use better my muscle connection. I can also stabilize so much better when I can feel the ground. Oh my God. Okay. That was good. My my legs started shaking like always, but we got through. I think on the next one, we're just gonna do 2 plates, and that should be good. Let's go ahead and let's do our second set. You are feeling pretty good today, honestly. On that fifth one, on our first set, I almost felt like I couldn't get my sixth, but it ended up working out, and we pushed through, and we got that sixth one. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think on this one, we're either gonna get 6, 6 to 8, but we're gonna try to make sure we're getting like a little bit of a pause at the bottom. All right, let's do it.
I have had it where it's bothered me and it just went away.
Wow, that's nice.
So hopefully, yeah, I wasn't that young, trust me.
One more. And I think I'm gonna pause it.
You know, it could just be inflammation.
I'm gonna pause.
I had hemorrhoids, and then nothing.
We're gonna pause at this so we can have maybe 2 or 3 more. But that feels pretty good. Once you're at the very bottom, it it almost feels impossible to get right back up because you're so deep in the squat. It almost feels like you're sitting down. Like, my God. All right, let's do it.
I'm not sure what it is, so I don't know if ice is the remedy. And really, ice is
We did that shit. I thought I was gonna get 2, but we got 3. Okay. Let's do our last set. Jasmine's gonna go grab the leg press machine that we're gonna be using, And I think we're gonna hit this for one more. Same weight too. And then go for that leg press. Let's see how that goes. I think for the leg press, we're just gonna do two sets, and that should be good enough. Man, I'm tired.
Oh yeah, doing this for sure. Well,
That's it. Okay, that was good. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our second exercise, man. Those squats felt pretty good today, but I think for this one we're also gonna take off our shoes because these are a little bit easier to take off even though they're high tops. It's just a little bit easier. Now the Converse, them bitches be gripping to your ankle. It's hella hard to take off. We're gonna stay here for two sets, and then we're gonna move on to some leg extensions. I'm looking for maybe 2 to 3 sets, hopefully. Ow. We can do that one. No biggie. Let's uh let's do one more just like that, man. Today it's turning out to be a really, really good leg day. All right, it's Jasmine's turn. All right, let's finish this last one so we can move on to some leg extensions next. Uh, I am pretty happy with today. Uh, I feel like we've been going pretty hard, which is nice. And I can already see a bunch of separation compared to for sure a month ago. So that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to see. All right, let's go hard on this one. What am I listening to? Travis Scott. What? Fuck. That was good. I am thinking we're just gonna end up doing I'm thinking just 2 sets for these, and I think we're gonna do a single leg. So we're gonna start off with our left, and then match our right with our left, with humming with whatever we got on the side. If that even fucking makes sense. I'm so fucking tired that I'm like stumbling on my words. All right, let's put this up just a tiny bit. Let's get a little bit higher, actually. There you go. Fuck. Okay, that was good. Let's do one more just like that. In between these, I think I'm gonna superset with some adductors, but I'm not gonna record that one. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's do our last one. We're gonna do this one. You just drop down just a tiny bit so we can get a few more reps. But we're gonna start off with our left and then match our right with our left is what I was trying to say on the last set, but I stumbled on my words. But let's just go as hard as we can. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick 10-second break and then get 8 on our right because man, that that hurt. Nah. You know what? More like a 5-second break. Mm. Ah, yeah. That's good. We're gonna finish off some calves and adductors, and then we'll record biceps but not those. Let's go ahead and do our first set of biceps. I don't think we need to warm up honestly. We're pretty warmed up from just legs because it's an all fucking body workout. But we're gonna sit here and do some reverse preacher curl curls, I guess you would call them. Just kind of sit reverse to them. Gives a little bit more stabilization. We're gonna start off with 35, I think, and then try to get as many as we can with that. And then I'm thinking we're gonna for sure move down on 30 for the second one, and then we'll see for the third whether we go down or not. Oh, I feel that. Okay, that was uh, that was pretty good. I think we got 10. So we got either 5 on each hand. So not as many, but that was still pretty good. That was more than I actually thought I was gonna get. So I'm pretty uh, I'm pretty happy with that. I think for this next one on we're gonna go down to 30, and it should feel much lighter. Wow. Okay, we got 6. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pause at this for maybe 10 seconds, get a little bit more of our energy back, and hit it for maybe 2 more. And I think that is gonna be pretty good. I think maybe on this next one I'll maybe try to hit it for 6 more. Actually, I'll try to hit it for 30 and for 6. See if I can even do that.
Nice. Okay, that was good. Let's hit 6 more for one more set. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do this last one. We're gonna sit here for quite a bit because we're gonna do some preacher girls after this. But we're gonna try to get as many as we can. All right, let's move on to some preacher girls now. Let's go ahead and let's do our second set of these, or not our second set, but our second exercise. Oh, sorry. We have like a bunch of stuff because Jasmine came straight from work over here, so we have a bunch of stuff, and it's kind of like just clutter all around us right here. So we need to make a little bit of leg room. But we're gonna stay here for 2 sets, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna do something with some cables and sit there to do some forearm after. That was good. Let's do one more this later. Let's go ahead and do our last set of these. We're gonna stick to the same way, 20s, and I think I'm gonna move over to some cables and do maybe like a set or two of those. I'm thinking 2 or 3 sets. We'll see, because we've been kind of stopping around I think 7 to 8 sets per muscle group. I think that's pretty much the average. We haven't really gone like above 9. We haven't done 10 sets in like a long time. I just feel like it's not needed just because the intensity is already there. We're going to failure for a lot of our sets, so if we go if we do too many sets of going to failure, then we're not going to be able to recover on time, which kind of sucks. And we want to make sure we're hitting our muscle groups twice a week. So I think 7 to 8 are is a sweet spot that we've been kind of staying at. So that's probably what we're going to stay at for even when we're bulking. So we'll see. All right, let's hit this for maybe. I'm hoping a solid 8, but we'll see. Nice. Okay. We got it on that. Let's uh let's go over and do some type of cable work. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and let's do our last exercise for bicep so we can be done. And then I'm thinking we're gonna do a little bit of form, but maybe we'll do it downstairs if there's a little bit more space or if some cables open up because I want to do that the two handles where you kind of bring them in like this. Those are pretty good, so I want to try them out again. But we're gonna do this one for 2 sets. We're probably gonna do a single arm, and then depending on how that feels, we'll do a double hander or not. Just depends on the last one. See how we're feeling. Start with the left. All right, do 3 more on this side and then 3 on this side. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go through some cables. Okay, so I decided to do one more of this one. Let me actually move the camera just a tiny bit more. There we go. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna stick to the same weight and do 22.5. Let's start with our left. All right, so we finished that. Let's uh let's move over to some farms now. I don't think we're gonna record that, but I do want to do some cardio today just because I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit more energetic, so we'll see. Okay. We found some space to do to the pump check. Let's actually bring this just a tiny bit more out. If you're ready. All right. All right. Let's get a little closer. Oh, that's enough. Let's actually check the pump check too for the biceps. Nice. Okay. We're gonna go meet Jasmine downstairs, and we're gonna go home finally. Today was a really good quad day. Man, I felt every single one. So pretty excited to start seeing a little bit more definition as we go along with the cut. We've already started noticing a really good difference as opposed to last month. So I'm pretty content with the speed that this is going. Honestly, I feel like I took it nice and slow. Nothing too crazy. Let's uh, let's get one more view of the quad, and then let's go home. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's go.